This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Weapon H, All in One Podcast, Wednesday's edition with Herm and Tonya. Tonya and Herm. That always gets a giggle out of us to start to show up. Today, we actually have our first episode where we're actually apart. So as you can see the split screen, we're going to give it a little go. She can't be, poking me in the side or doing none of that stuff while we're, talking and,
I'm a little jealous I don't have that big mic next to me.
Well, you'll have that when you're here. That's what happens when, out of studio, But she'll be able to, get it done real soon. So
I like the way your voice sounds too. Maybe I should get me a mic also, so when I'm here.
Or that, or you can get one of the ones like we had when we were on the road, the little lapel one. Those actually work pretty good as well.
I do have one of those.
Oh, so you can actually look it up for the next time.
I want that one right there.
Oh, you want one? I don't even want to say why you want that. I guess you just want this one has so big in front of her face, huh? And speaking of that, that's going to be the first topic we're going to talk about today. So
what?
I saw the other day, Snoop Dogg was making a comment about he actually got an offer from OnlyFans.
Oh, right. Yes.
To get, the over $100 million deal to be on OnlyFans.
All money ain't good money.
But the only thing, he had to show that thing.
All money is not good money.
So what do you think about if I was offered something like that?
I feel like you should take all that money. You could take it all.
Oh, now, I can take it all?
Well, we could take it all.
Okay.
Now, what happens if they wanted to see me in all my gloriousness?
$100 million? I have to toughen that up. Don't do that thing, baby. I'm just
to show saying. It, not do anything else. Just show
it. That's all it is showing it.
Oh.
I might go a little far with it with me, show it and then I start doing stuff with it.
So did
make
he
a
do
whole
it?
Little spectacle. Oh, obviously not. No, he was like, man, his wife in the way. Well, his wife would let him do that.
Just to show his thing?
Man, listen.
Well, I guess he's already a millionaire. I'm not, so you can show it.
Well, listen, I don't even know if it was, 100 million is 100 million. But I guess, you know what, they could have, I wonder if they should have asked him that. Like, if you didn't have money, would you do it? Because maybe you might be right. Maybe that's why she was so adamant and like, absolutely not. Hell no.
Right, because he's probably worth 100 million, right?
Oh, he probably is. All the endorsements and everything he got going on right now.
Right.
He got the sneaker deal. He got the movies. He should be pretty well off. But so I would guess that would be why she was so adamant. But that would have been a good question.
Are blowing up.
Which ones, though? Some people's are, some people's aren't.
Larsa Pippen said she gets a lot of money for her feet.
But that's not even a surprise because it's a big thing with foot fetishes going on. Don't ask me why. I have no clue because that's never been my thing.
I mean, that's probably the prettiest thing on her body, her feet. I'm so tired of her blowing up her lips, her butt, her boobs.
Well, that's probably the only real thing she had left.
There you go.
Yeah, everything else. And then, the whole thing with Michael Jordan's son, that's just the most insane thing ever to me. Yeah, how do you go from
and you don't even watch
you auntie?
You don't even watch that. Well,
I don't watch what?
You don't even watch the Housewives, but I do. Just
absolutely not. Oh, she's on there?
Yes, the Housewives of Miami. She's on there with him, and he makes appearances, and I'm like this.
Ooh, his son, Jordan's son, is on there with him?
Yes.
Oh wow.
He'll make appearances.
Wow.
Yeah. I watch it just to see what kind of foolishness will come out her mouth. But listen, love is love. I'm not hating on anybody. I'm sure
I'm
people
not
have work.
listen. I'm not hating either, but that just cracked me the hell up. Like this kid you grew up babysitting,
He's an
and now
adult
you're in a
now.
whole right. You're in a whole relationship. I mean, you do what you got to do. You know,
I mean, but are they? They probably won't even last. They probably. She said just like she was with Scotty having sex a million times a day. She says she's doing the same thing with him.
she probably just need to be a polygamist so she can have multiple men. Nobody gonna be able to keep with that forever. Not doing that many times. If what she said is true, how many times a day they do it, nobody with that realistically.
I'm surprised coming from you.
Man, listen, much as I get down, that's she what is it, 6, 7 times a day? Come on, man.
I
You don't
mean,
even have
I'm.
nothing time to do nothing else unless you doing 5 minutes of pop. I mean, if you're doing 5 minutes of pop, then okay, I guess you can do it that many times in a day. But can you imagine?
No,
Just on the short
I got
end.
things to do. I got things to do. I don't have time.
Yeah.
I,
My point exactly. That's yeah,
right,
that's yeah. Much as
right.
I enjoy it, but that's insane.
That is
Maybe a
insane.
week. Maybe you have a weekend where you just go on, stay indoors all day. Just but come on, every day,
I
cut it
mean,
out,
no,
cut it
no,
out. Even when I was 19, 20, that
that's excessive.
way excessive. I don't even think she got feeling down.
You don't
Actually, she
have what?
probably does. No, I'm just messing around. She probably has extraordinary feeling because she keep doing it. So I don't know. Couldn't even
Yeah,
tell you.
I couldn't even tell you either. That is insane though.
Yeah, I ain't mad though. If they can do it, do what you gotta do. But for the mere fact, I don't think I can buy it because, like you said, they make appearances.
I mean, don't they have
So that
things to do? What are they doing having all that?
they film it.
What does he do for a living?
Screw her. That's his job. And
Oh
just
my
keep on
God.
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Oh, really? You're just gonna do the motion too right now,
I
huh?
mean, he just got to do what he got to do. That's his job. I mean, he's a heir to the Jordan. I'm sure he probably just does whatever. He never had to worry about much because,
In one of the
basketball wise,
episodes,
he
in
wasn't
one of the
very good.
episodes, in one of the episodes, he was gone for like a weekend, and she threw him a welcome back home party. I guess she didn't think he was coming home. I have no idea. It was insane. I said,
I'm
"Lady,
holding on to that.
why?" And he doesn't even look like Michael Jordan.
What you mean, why? He's Michael Jordan's son, a
She has her
potential
own
heir.
money,
She
but she
got her
has her
own money,
own
but
money.
she ain't got that kind.
Yeah, but she
That's
has her own.
billionaire money. That's billionaire. She goes from millionaire to billionaire, M to B. It's a big difference.
Scottie Pippen wasn't a billionaire.
No, he was not. Not
He looked like
close.
he's a billionaire.
Scotty made some good money in the league, but
Right.
Mike made more money outside the league.
Yeah, but
Scottie
she's
Pippen
not
didn't
getting
have
any of that money.
maybe not, but if she keeps him, she can get him spending it on her. You never know what she can talk him into.
She's probably been talking to him
She,
a lot of stuff.
right, get on that mic. Get on that mic and make him do just about anything.
You know what? We can't do anything virtual anymore because you be acting up. I can't pinch you real quick for saying
See,
crazy.
that's exactly what I said. You can't touch and poke me, pull out that little blade she carries.
You are out of control over there.
Yeah,
You miss
that's how
me?
I get. Of course I do. You miss me.
Of course I do. We haven't seen each other since our swamp tour in Louisiana.
That's not true. We was in Jersey for a little bit before I came back, but pretty much
Maybe
for
a
the most
couple
part.
days. Maybe a
Yeah,
couple.
for the most part. We'll see each other soon. We're not gonna say no days though. We see each other
Why don't you want to say any days?
soon. In a few days. No, I'm just in a few days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That.
I like it's a good thing. I like to look forward to seeing you.
Oh, absolutely. That's one thing I will say about the long distance thing. It does make you
Counting
look
down.
forward and you spend your time better.
Right.
We
Mm-hmm.
kind of talked about that before, but spend your time better. But also on the docket, that video that Miss Tonya herself sent. It was a very interesting video.
Oh boy, what did I say?
This guy, I guess, I mean, they were talking about whether a guy cheating or a spouse cheating is worth breaking up.
Oh yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so funny. I said for you to choose the topic tonight, what we're going to discuss, and in my head, I was just going to say we're going to talk about that anyway. And look, two minds.
Even 1,000 miles apart, well, not hundreds of miles apart, still connect. Hundreds not change. But yeah. So the situation was right. He was cheating on his wife, but he was well off. She had to choose between keeping the life that she had, and he even said it. Look, you can get yourself a boyfriend. I'll be with her sometimes, and we can keep everything the same. So obviously, most of her friends, absolutely not. Get rid of him.
Well, that's the first problem. Stop talking to your friends. Do what you want. Keep them out your business. That aren't in
good relationship.
Any of them, good relationship, bad relationship, keep them out your business. Why do they need to know?
This is true.
That's none of their business what goes on in your relationship.
It's 100% true. But typically somebody's they're going to always ask advice from somebody, though.
Right. And what makes me an expert on your relationship? What are you asking me for?
Typically, they just want you to, I would say, co-sign something that they're already thinking. Or, yeah, I mean, pretty much co-sign something they're already thinking.
I really don't want to hear about anybody's relationship. Just tell me.
Because I'm not going to get involved in it anyway. I'm not getting involved in it.
Me either. Because if you start crying and talking about this and he doing that and I don't like this, and then all of a sudden you with them, I'm looking at you with the side eye like, what are you wasting my time for?
Not only that, you done said all this stuff, and she done told him that. So now when y'all are together, he looking at you the same way. You might be side-eyeing him, but he looking at you like, yeah. I know all that. I know all that you said.
Right.
You said a whole bunch.
Now you back together and you in the bed. And guess what she said? She said, I shouldn't be with you. But I said, I love him. I'm going to be with him. Girl, go on somewhere with that.
See, and that is the absolute point. Like, that's why I'm not in nobody's stuff.
Just like if I saw your man out there cheating, girl, don't expect me to tell you.
That's for real. I mean, this could be you. You could be my best friend. And I saw her, and because it's plenty of friends where I'm really good with both the male and the female. But just since I'm God, best friend, I go out somewhere, I see her doing da 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 da.
Did she see you?
I hope not. I'm gonna try not to let her see me because I'm gonna try to move out before she sees me. But if she does, this gonna be the signal. I don't see nothing. I don't see anything.
I believe women know when their man is cheating. Now, do I think a man know when his woman's cheating? No, because I don't really think they are that. However,
they do. They do.
No, they don't.
They might not. They might not want to admit it to themselves, but they do.
No, they don't.
There are differences.
They don't.
There are differences.
No,
they will feel some stuff. They feel one.
Women are smarter when it comes to cheating.
No, women are better at cheating, but guys can pick up when their woman is cheating. Yeah, but they can still pick up.
Men will switch up their routine because they're dum-dums. They will switch up their routine, maybe not coming home at night, maybe doing something differently, and women will pick up on that.
Okay. But women do subtle things.
Same thing.
No, they don't. I can guarantee you one thing. If you're a guy that pays a little bit of attention, when it's time to do, you're gonna notice.
Not really, because you're gonna be like, oh, I'm on my cycle. I can't do anything right now.
And I'm gonna be like, okay, that's flag number one.
How's that flag? Why, you be doing it on the
No.
All right, then all you have to do is
that's
say,
flag.
All you have to
Okay,
do is,
okay. Let's put us in that boat for a second.
I don't want to be in
You
that
can't
boat.
use that. So that's already gonna be a flag. What? You
Right.
on what? You can't
You don't have to
use
put
that.
my business out there. Everybody don't
I'm
have to
just
know.
saying. I ain't
I'm
say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I just said, just saying. You can't use so, but you'll pick up on something. But even if you are, just for instance, you still are. If you're with someone for any amount of time, you know the time when they're on there. You know that time.
right,
You
right. You do
know, you
know
know
the
it's
time. You may
around
not
that time.
say, you're right. You may not say, I'm I'm actually on my menstrual, but you may say, "Ooh, I'm cramping right now. Ooh, I'm cramping."
And again, if you pay a little bit of attention, you know when if she's cramping before or she cramps after or cramps during, or some do all three or two. You know this already.
What about starting an argument? Have you,
That don't work with me. Oh, you mad? Okay. Oh, bring yourself around. Don't worry about it. We'll finish this later. Okay.
um,
Yeah.
I
Go
just
and try
don't think.
something else.
I
Go
think
and try something.
that. All right, well, that's you, but I do not believe men are very perceptive when it comes to a woman fooling around. I do believe a woman
I agree,
knows.
though.
That's why I would
I
never.
agree.
I did it one time, but I would not tell my girlfriend or anyone your man is cheating because I already know you know. So what am I telling you something different for? If I
Right.
know, you must know.
This is true. Or at least got an
And I
inkling of
made
an
the mistake
idea.
of telling somebody, I heard, I saw him out, and they go back, and now they both mad at me because they together. I
Right.
said, "Oh, I'll be
She
darned."
just over there trying to break us up.
Yes,
Yeah.
and believe that foolishness. But you know what? That's all right. It's all good. It's all good. You love him. You like him. I love him. What's I love him. You like him. Whatever it is.
But
Whatever.
that's why, well, we took it as a learning lesson. Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Stay out
Yeah.
of your business.
People's business.
That's right.
Yeah, it's hard enough to keep up with your own business. Worry about
Yeah,
somebody else
I
stuff. I
have
ain't had time
enough
for
to
that.
worry about you sitting over there in North Carolina. Not worry. I have enough of my own stuff to be worried about your stuff or your stuff. I got enough
Right.
over here. I got a dog. I got a bunch of kids. I got a man in North Carolina. What am I worried about you and your foolishness for? Not even got me all
Kids.
bothered over here.
Good. Ooh. Okay. It's not that one though, y'all. Not that hot father. It's the other one. It's the one that you don't want to know. That I'm glad I'm in North Carolina for.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so it was a thing of that being a deal breaker. And it really would be up to what she feels. I mean, is it really that big of a deal?
So cheating is a big deal because you've been lying and sneaking around. That's the problem. If you're like, all right, I'm
Okay,
going out with my boys and you going out with somebody else. But
right.
if you
I got you.
if you say, I want to go out with this girl
No,
tonight,
no, 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 that ain't no. But let's say
that's your
let's put it
problem.
like no, that
Okay,
yeah,
problem.
right. That ain't
But
gonna work. But just
it's
for instance,
probably not.
let me
If
put
you
this example.
if there's on if you cheated one time on me, I'm not gonna like it. I'm not saying go out and do it, but we're gonna talk about it. But if it's
Okay.
multiple times, then I'm like, we lying. You've been lying to me where you're going, what you're doing, and who you're with. That's a problem. But if you
Okay.
said, no, I was out one night,
Let me give you a scenario. I'm out, boys. We
I'm not
hanging, we
giving you a
chilling
pass.
out. Listen, I ain't say nothing about that. Just let me give you the
All right,
scenario. We
give me
out,
the
we chilling
scenario.
out. Yeah, we out, we chilling, we having a good time, and then
Wait,
just
who was
happen
out?
to
Me and you are out, or you and your
me and the
boys?
fellas. Yeah, me and the
Oh,
fellas, we out. We had a
you
good
are.
time. Just end up at the bar, we drink, talking to somebody, and it just end up something happening, then I'm like,
Wait, wait,
hey,
wait, wait, wait. There's a whole lot that you just said. You out with the fellas and something happening. What's happening?
right. I said, we out the fellas. I met somebody, we start talking, and then something happened. And I
Wait,
come
what
home.
happened? What happened?
Can I finish?
I'm confused. You talking
So
about
I
something
come
happened.
home. All right, well, I'm saying this as a thing. I'm coming home. So I come home and say, babe, I'm out with the fellas and end up meeting a chick and we went back to a place and end up having sex. How would you react? Not saying it's me. I'm just saying just any if somebody you was with. If they didn't lie about it, they told you it was out. It just happened. How you taking that?
So you went to her place and you did it for like what, 20 minutes and you came home?
I mean, it doesn't really matter how long it was,
It
but
did.
but I came home. I did it.
You
Came home.
came home that night?
Yeah, you're not gonna. Who gonna stay the night? They
All
can't
right.
be that
So then
stupid.
you come home and I'm like, oh, okay, you coming home, you a little saucy. Now we getting ready to do it. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell you what happened first, but I can still do it. That's why I said let's not put me in it.
Whew.
I'm not. This not me we're talking about. So let's. I'm just saying a sample of somebody else.
This
Oh my God.
podcast is trying to stress me out. You over there and well, I would I would have a lot of questions.
A lot, I'm sure.
Like, what in the world did this woman say to you that you had to go home and have sex with her that night? Is there something missing from from us that you felt the need to go out and get it from somebody else, a one night stand?
What if it wasn't had nothing to do with us? Like, for instance, that their relationship it just he just went out and just happened. Had
Nothing
nothing to
just
do with
happened.
nothing. We was
Nothing just happened.
talking, and she said something right that day.
Okay,
You was
right. But unless so you get in the car and you go to our house. If you said, "Oh my gosh, it was so exciting, we went in the bathroom and did it," that is more believable than you getting in the car, driving with her, talking. At that point, I'm
well,
thinking it's
you
lost
should
its
have
state.
came to your senses. You think you came to
Right?
senses
You
by
should
then?
have came to your senses.
Unless what if
You
she
done
was in the
sobered
car?
up
Well,
when you
she's in the
got
car.
outside.
Well,
In that,
she's in the car doing something while on the way.
you in the same car now.
Oh yeah, nah. I'm just saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
could possibly be.
Would you forget
But yeah,
me?
the bathroom scenario would be a bit more,
Would you
I would say,
forgive me?
logical. Say what? If would I forgive the girl that I was with?
Me. We're gonna say me.
Just, oh, gonna say you? I'm dumping you on the spot. now, but seriously, we would definitely have a talk, and the questions would be somewhat similar to what you asked, but because I don't expect it all really depends too. If it in a situation where everything is going good, then yeah, it might be a bit of a confusion thing.
Like,
And then, because it almost kind of question was it really going good, but it's not necessary. It may just be like I said on the other side. You went out and you was having a good time that night, and that just a part of the good night. But
that's
it'd
part of
definitely
it.
be. I'm just saying, just like dancing, this, that, and that. I mean, that happened. It'd definitely be something to discuss, and we definitely go through the feelings involved and what made you make that decision, and what was it about it, and then we'll sit down and really go over it and make a decision on where we're gonna go next.
But so then I would be more weary if you go out again and this could happen again.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd be more weary because that you came right out with it. Like it was more honest about it. That wouldn't be something I'm worried about every time you out. I mean, you went out thousands of times and it happened this one time. I wouldn't think like that.
But did it just happen this one time?
Well, I would think it was one time, was why tell me now and then not tell me none of the others. Otherwise, y'all would think you just keep them all secret.
Because when I came home this time, you was trying to pull on my panties.
But I
And
would
I'm
always be
wait,
trying
wait,
to pull
wait,
down
wait,
your
wait.
panties. So
That's tricky because I think it's
typically,
trust. It's not so much
typically though, you'll get it before you went out anyway.
I sure hope my kids don't listen to this one. I think it's just the trust and the lying part.
Yeah,
you know,
mm-hmm.
I think when the trust is broken, then that's when you start thinking, well, what else is he lying about, or what else is he doing, or what else is he being deceitful about?
Would you consider that deceitful? If the guy was out, he something happened, he told you right away. Would you consider that deceitful?
It is deceitful if we're in a monogamous relationship.
How's that deceitful though? Maybe cheated. I mean, it's cheating, but I wouldn't call it deceitful because he wasn't trying to hide it. It was out and something happened. He told you. It ain't like he didn't tell you. I don't see that as being deceit. Maybe cheating, sure, but I don't see it as being deceitful. Nah. I mean, cheating is just cheating. They just did something wrong that you shouldn't have done. But deceitful is when you're trying to cover it up and not, act like it didn't happen or something.
Okay, so what happens if you said I'm going out with the fellas, I'll be home like around midnight, right? And you're not coming home at midnight because now you done skidded off to the side with the hoochie mama at the bar, and I called you at 12:30, and I'm like, babe, you coming home? And you're like, oh yeah, I stopped at the White Castle with my friends.
That's deceitful. That's deceitful. Yeah, that's deceitful. So, but that's
and then
deceitful.
He comes home and he's like, yeah, I didn't go to White Castle.
That's deceitful though, because he made up a lie about it, but not you. Like, for instance, just say, I mean, if he had any brains, if he said he'd be home 12 o'clock, then you better get it done with the chick before today and be home by 12 o'clock. But that's another story. But if you happen to go past that time frame and you call, you have to pick up, and that might break it up. But if he makes up a story, or even if he don't answer the phone, then you consider that deceitful.
That is deceitful when you're not answering the phone.
Right. That's what I said you consider those deceitful when you don't answer the phone or you make up a story. That goes into the realm of deceit. But if you didn't happen to call and he just happened to come home and then he told you, that's not being deceitful. That's
all right, Mr. Wilson.
But it's not. I'm just saying it's not. He came and
told you straight up. I hear your point.
Yeah.
I like the way your arms look.
Oh, thank you.
I like that. Your tattoo right there.
Oh, the one here. The cancer symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people were mixing that up for a little bit. I had to re-explain to them.
Who's a lot of people?
It was a few people, even on social media. They was like, "Yo, you wild with that one, bro." Like, wow.
Oh, because they don't know.
Because they thinking they thinking it's 69. It's not. It's cancer. Not going to tattoo 69 on my damn arm. Huh? I'm not going to put that on my arm. Come on, man. Yeah, he wild, but if he did, it would have been a temporary one, not a permanent. Absolutely not. But that was a very, very, very interesting conversation.
It was a lively conversation, that's for sure.
Yes, it was.
Cheating.
It'll probably be. We'll probably talk about this one again, ladies and gentlemen. That's for sure. But we touched on it a bit, but that's going to come up again at some point, I'm sure. We'll probably dive in a little deeper, maybe. We'll do that one.
There's some, you go on Facebook and you look at people, different comments, different discussions, and people, if my husband cheated, that's it.
Automatic.
But everybody has a bottom line. So
true.
Cheating is not my bottom line. Lying. And if you're cheating, it's usually associated with lying.
Typically. Not all the time, but typically, yeah. Yeah.
And if it was a one-off, maybe. But I think I can't just say, yeah, if you cheat on me, that's it. I
Well,
can't.
it all depends on what it went with. Like if it went with the whole deceitful and the lying stuff,
Well,
then
I've
yeah.
been cheated on before, and I've taken guys back. Was it in their best interest to come back? Probably not. But they've certainly come back, and I've
Yeah,
taken them back.
but so that's not really forgiveness. That's forgive to get revenge
No, not even revenge, but
or get them, put them through something.
I'm not revengeful. I'm not.
You can call it whatever you want. Get them to put them through something. Call it. We don't have to
Yeah.
use the word revenge. But you best believe he's gonna be having to. Anytime you go out, he's gonna be having to.
No, I'm not. Two wrongs don't make a right. But
Yeah, but if the situation arrives, hey, I got one in my back pocket already because he already did it.
no, but I'm gonna tell you if I do something. I'm not gonna just keep it to myself.
Well, okay, so he
So
did
fun.
that too. Yeah, he did so too.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna tell before you do it.
I may not even do it, but I'll make you seem like I did it.
Yeah, that would be funny. That would
Yeah.
be quite funny. That's quite flat.
Yep.
That definitely woo rousing topic because I was in the comments as well. The comments are always hilarious, but I would definitely say I would say about 75, 80%, maybe even more was right away. You have a few that will say, okay, we'll discuss it, but probably still gonna be over. But at least you had a few that would discuss it. But the vast majority of them was like it's over right away. And that was for both sides. They, you get the guys there. If it happened to me, it's over without talking and figure out. Even if it's over to me, even if
Because
it ends
guys have
there,
bigger egos. They can't imagine.
absolutely, absolutely. I don't know why, but absolutely, yeah, absolutely. But I would say, even if it does end, I would still want to have that conversation and try to find out what happened.
You would after you cheated, you gonna ask why did it
No,
end?
no. That's not what I said. I said even if it did end, I would still want to find out why it happened. But basically, I'm saying if I was the one being cheated, I won't just, all right, it's over, and we ain't gonna. No, I still want to discuss it, find out what happened, because you
Have
want
you
to
been cheated
use
on?
everybody. What are you talking about? Yes,
I mean, I'm asking you. You've been cheated on?
yes, absolutely. Yeah, insecurities. Yeah. It happens.
Huh?
Yeah, it happens. It happens to everybody. Especially if they, sometimes. I remember one of the incidents where they pretty much thought I was doing it, but so
Were you?
to nah.
You weren't?
But as soon as not at no at that point, no, no.
Oh.
But once that floodgate open, all best is off. Yeah, I think everybody's been
My
cheated
sister
on
will say,
before.
cancers don't cheat.
Okay, speak for all cancers,
What?
but I can't speak for all cancers. But I've never heard that one before. That's new. What would make her say that? I don't know.
Well, she's a cancer. She says we're loyal. She's loyal. She doesn't cheat.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would say most cancers are loyal to an extent, but they also ones that when they're cheated on, they can also become very spiteful.
Oh yeah, she does say she's spiteful.
See, there you go.
I'm not
So
spiteful. I'm not a
yeah,
cancer though. I'm a Leo.
I don't have the energy to be spiteful, even though I am a cancer. Yeah, I'm a cancer, but I
I
don't have
think
the
I've
energy to be
grown out of
spiteful.
my spitefulness. I've grown out of it because I just don't have the energy.
Yeah, I'll be raised to hell for a bunch of years. I'll be burnt out.
Burnt out.
Yeah, burnt out. I ain't no more spiteful left. And then burnt all the spiteful stuff out of it. The spitefulness up out of it. But that was An absolutely interesting conversation.
Yes, it was.
And I would like to thank you all for joining in on another episode of Weapon H, all in one podcast with Herman and Tonya, Wednesday's edition. And also remember, hit those subscribe buttons, hit the like button, hit those notifications, and get in those comments. You don't have to text us, but put them in. I mean, you can text us, that's fine, but also put those comments in the actual comment board so we can, build up this audience. So thanks again for joining in, guys. We see you soon on the next episode, Weapon H, all in one podcast, Wednesday's edition, Herman Time.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.